Springfield Contemporary Theater's production of Treasure Island opens tomorrow at the historic Fox Theater. And joining us now from the cast of the show are Azzy and Jonah. How are you both doing?
We're doing well.
Doing great, doing fantastic. How about you?
We're excited to hear about this show.
Yeah,
so
and
first,
also I was going to say really quick, we just learned this is your guys' first production with Springfield Contemporary Theatre, so congrats on that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's very
cool.
exciting. Yes, we're excited to learn more. Okay, so tell us about the show.
Yeah.
What can people expect?
A lot of excitement. It's a big show with lots of action. There's a lot of action that happens. It's a pirate show, so.
Is it based off of anything?
Yeah, it's based on the classic novel by Robert Louis Stevenson. So there's differences with the adaptation that Ken Ludwig has done, but yeah, it's pretty true to the story. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us a little bit about both of your involvements within the show, kind of what that looks like.
Yeah.
So this is our lovely lead, Azzy. Azzy plays the lead of the show, Jim Hawkins. Jim Hawkins is a young 14-year-old boy. He's the protagonist of the story. He starts off in England, and he ends up meeting a group of rough-and-tumble pirates that carry him on into this adventure of treasure and buccaneering and shooting and all sorts of things. So.
Sounds like a good time.
And Jonah plays Ben Gunn, and also what's O'Brien.
I play lots of characters.
Lots of characters.
A lot of the cast is pulling double duty, so you play just one character, but the rest of our lovely, impeccable cast will often play 2, 3, or 4 roles, like in my case. I also voice a puppet.
Oh my gosh.
Is that really hard for you to have to do that for a show where you have to pull out one character and then have to pull out another, or do you go back and forth? Or?
You would think, but honestly, whenever you get into it, and we've been blessed with such a lovely production schedule. We have a lovely director in Jeff Mindock. He has a true vision for this show, and he has made it so remarkably easy. Not only him, but we have a great stage manager, Mo Callahan, who's coordinated everything incredibly well. We're blessed with a lovely, talented technical crew. Katie Gaspard, who does some of the best work I've ever seen on the set for the show. It's a beautiful set.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How long have you been rehearsing for this?
8 weeks.
8 weeks.
Yeah, so it's been a really, really fun 8 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
8 weeks.
wow.
Wow. Okay, that's incredible. Now, what do you think audiences really kind of love about this show?
One thing that I think audiences are not going to be prepared for is just how fast-paced and physical the show is. This is a show with lots of fight choreography, lots of intense moments, but also, even though it's an exciting and very physical show, I think what a lot of people aren't going to expect is the emotional core. Like Azzy said, this is written by playwright Ken Ludwig. It's adapting a classic novel, but it's a book that it's been adapted so many times. Most people are probably familiar with many different adaptations of Treasure Island.
Treasure Planet?
Yeah, Treasure Planet, the Disney film. If they're not familiar with Treasure Planet, then they're familiar with the things that Treasure Island has influenced, things like Pirates of the Caribbean, or more recently shows like Our Flag Means Death, which we all kind of bonded over our favorite pirate media. Because everyone loves pirates. It's so much fun. People play pirates. And so one thing we wanted people to know is you don't have to be familiar with Treasure Island to enjoy this show. If you like anything that has this kind of rollicking adventure vibe, you're going to have fun with this. But also, yeah,
it's also important to note there's a lot of Shakespearean influences within the script that Ken Ludwig has brought to it. It's not necessarily from the novel. There is Shakespearean elements in the novel, but it's much more pronounced in the script that Ludwig has done. Because
so we might recognize.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, there's direct. He talks about Shakespeare, and then also there are quotations from Shakespeare just directly. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Now, Azzy, I'm curious, since you're the lead of the show, was there any specific preparation that you did, or maybe inspiration you pulled from to really kind of hone your craft and hone your character?
Sort of. So one of the things that I looked into right away was the Bristolian accent, because Jim is from Bristol, and so it's an interesting accent because it's sort of between traditional English accent that you would think of, and then also between sort of more Irish or Scottish kind of Gaelic accent.
So you find yourself talking in this on a daily basis to keep it going?
Yeah, a little bit. Sometimes I'll talk to my friends and they'll be like, "Stop it," But it's fun.
All right, so remind us the dates, the times, and how to get tickets.
Yes, so the showtimes will run from December 1st to the 3rd, and then from the 7th to the 10th, and then from the 14th to the 17th. If you want to find out more information, you can visit our website at springfieldcontemporarytheatre.org. We also have a Facebook page that's, again, Springfield Contemporary Theatre. You can visit our website to find out more about information about the theater, where things are located. Facebook also has all of that information posted as well.
Right.
We're being hosted by the historic Fox Theater, which used to be a movie theater. It's a lovely place. It's downtown on the square at 157 Park Central. Again, that's the downtown square.
It sounds like a blast.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here and break your legs. Sounds exciting.
Thank you.
All right, well, coming up.